Hey everyone, this is Derek here, and today we are going to be doing an unboxing video of the Leatherman Skeletool CX Multi-Tool. And I'm actually going to include a link at the end of this video to my thoughts a few days later or whatnot, maybe a week later, I don't know yet. But anyways, I'll include my thoughts to that once I actually use the device for a while. But right now, this is unboxing time, so we are going to unbox the Skeletool CX. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. I'll take it out, as well as the instructions. So, here, this is, for those of you who haven't bought Leatherman before, this is pretty much the catalog. I'm going to probably have to zoom out because it's so large. Here, let's see. I don't even know if I'll be able to capture all that. Anyways, it's a giant catalog, pretty much, of all Skeletools. No, unfortunately, there's only two of those. All Leatherman Multitools. And it's a giant sheet of pretty much all the different tools that they include. And then, you know, all the different blades, all the different tools, all the different saws that all the multi-tools have on them. So anyways, the Skeletool CX is what we care about, and as you can see, that guy is up here. And again, the only difference actually between the Skeletool and the Skeletool CX as of 2012-2013 when I'm filming this is that the Skeletool, the Skeletool, it has like a stainless steel finish on it, and it has a partially serrated blade, and the blade is made out of 420 HC steel, whereas the CX has the carbon fiber. And I'll zoom back in on that. The CX has a number of differences, none of them really that major, with the exception of one, and that's the material the blade's made out of. The Skeletool CX has the carbon fiber here, which is pretty much just like a, you know, it looks nice, honestly. But other than that, I think very minimal weight savings. I don't really think the rigidity of it has changed really from the stainless steel version. They have a black finish on the outer structure of the multi-tool, and that's to prevent corrosion. And again, I think it just looks more streamlined like that, honestly. And then the other difference is that the blade is 154 cm steel as opposed to 420 HC, and the blade is a straight blade with no serrated edge. Again, the liner lock operates just as you would expect it to. You press it down to fold the tool in. Tool locks in there. There's actually a little, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's a little bump here, and what that does is it prevents the blade from opening up in your pocket, which is nice. And then it also assists when you're closing it to, you know, just make sure your fingers are out of the way before you close the blade. But anyways, this is the Skeletool CX, and without further ado, let's get into the features of it. So this is meant to be like an EDC. It doesn't have a whole host of features, but I'd argue that the ones it has are very important to a multi-tool. So let's start with the pliers. And I will zoom out just a little bit so you get the whole thing in frame. The pliers, I honestly think they're well built so far. They do look a little thin here, and there have been some reports when you're twisting them like this that these the jaws could snap here, and again, that is a concern. Knowing that, I wouldn't put a heck of a lot of force in this direction. If you want to do that, it's probably not the right tool. You'd probably want something a little sturdier, a little thicker, and consequently a little heavier. But anyways, the Skeletool does have the needle nose pliers on the end here. It has your standard, like, regular pliers, and it also has non-replaceable wire cutters here. And that's pretty much it over here. Down here, you have the what Leatherman likes to call the large bit driver, and these bits can be interchanged. They are also double-sided, so you have the number 1 and number 2 Phillips here. So The bits do lock in place. They lock pretty securely. I honestly can't pull it out, which is nice. They don't wiggle around in here or anything like that. And there's a lock here. You can see I press in and then I can remove it like that. And along with that, there is a spare bit. Just going to close this quick. There's a spare bit in the handle here. And this is your flathead bit. And this guy is your 1/4 and 3/16. And that stays in here. Some people have said, you know, they've lost it, it's fallen out, whatnot. Honestly, at least on my sample, it's pretty tough to remove. You know, it's easy if you get a fingernail up in there, but just to fall out on its own, I mean, honestly, it hasn't budged at all when I did that, and that's probably rougher than everyday use as far as that bit popping out. So I would check the tightness of this this little piece of metal here, make sure it doesn't, you know, cave out or bow outward at all. But other than that, I'm not too worried about it. This is your carabiner / bottle opener. So this is a bottle opener up here. So to access it, you just hit there and open the bottle. And again, like I said, you know, this really has the essentials. There's a pocket clip on the back that is secured with a, I suppose, an Allen screw of some sort. I'm not sure what size it is, but or what is that? That's a hex. I don't know what. I'm trying to see if it says it here. I don't know what size hex that is. Is it a hex or is it a star? Alright, I'm sounding like an idiot here. It's a star. I don't know what size star it is, but it's a star. Anyway, so it is a removable pocket clip. And what I'm trying to get at is, as it's off screen, what I'm trying to get at here is, over time this may bend and you may need to remove it and bend it back so that it maintains a tight, you know, hold on your pocket there. So I believe that's everything. I believe, again, like I said, you know, it's just the bare essentials, but it's also quite light. So you have your needle, your regular, your wire cutters. On the end you have your large bit driver. On the other end you have your bottle opener. You have your spare bit for the driver there. You have your pocket clip on the back. And of course, last but not least, you have your, I believe it's 2 1/4 inches, 154 cm steel blade. So that's it with a liner lock. So that's about it here. This is the Leatherman Skeletool CX. And again, once I use the device for a number of days or weeks or whatnot, I'll post a follow-up video, which I'll probably link on here or here whenever it comes out. That way you can see what my impressions are on it a little later with more use. So this has been Derek. If you like this unboxing / initial impressions video, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting more videos on Leatherman stuff. I'm going to be posting more videos on Android tutorials, probably on separate, obviously on separate playlists. So if those things interest you, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned because more content's coming soon.